Good afternoon, good afternoon. You're on Don't Give an Hour. And we were talking about storms this month and how to deal with them. And the title of this week's lesson is The Red Sea Storm. The Red Sea Storm. Now I know you're asking, what's the Red Sea have to do with a storm? That was an experience where where they were in captivity and the enemy and Pharaoh's trying to get them. Well, a storm is a occurrence in our lives that causes turmoil, or it causes agony, stress, pain, or us to feel uncomfortable. You know, they had Pharaoh behind them. They had mountains beside them. They had water in front of them. And Pharaoh was coming to get them to take them back to slavery after God had delivered them from that situation. That would scare anybody. To go back into slavery after you've been out, to have to work hard, to be beat, to be thought of as nothing. That's a hard pill to swallow. The first scripture is Exodus 14:14, and it reads, "The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace." The Lord gonna fight for me when it looks hopeless, when I got Pharaoh behind me and two mountains beside me, and I got water in front of me. I don't see no way out. Many times in our lives, we face situations like that where it seems there's no way out. There's no way to come out of that situation. But I came to tell you today that God can make a way out of no way for you. Yes, He can. I'm not talking what I heard. I've experienced this in my life. The next word is Exodus 14:15. And it reads, "And the Lord said to Moses, Whereas thou criest unto me, speak unto the children of Israel and tell them to go forth." Go forth. There's water in front of them. You want us to drown, Lord? You want us to go forth? You want us to walk in water. You must gonna make it where we can hold our breath and walk through the water. Go forth. Even though it looks bad, go forth. Even though it looks ugly, go forth. Even though it don't look good, go forth. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. The next scripture is Exodus 14:16. And it reads, "But thou lift up thine rod and stretch out thine hand over the sea and divide it, and the children of Israel shall go on dry land through the midst of the sea." You see, Moses had to follow God's instructions. God told Moses to lift that rod up, and God will make a way for them to get out. That goes to show us that one small thing in our lives that we think is insignificant, that we think don't matter, God can use that to bring us out. You know, that small thing that you think that don't matter, That thing that we overlook in our lives. That thing that we think can't do nothing for us. God can use that to bring us out. Good God from Zion, you know my God and your God can do the impossible. He can make a way out of no way. As Paul and Silas, they was in jail, and they sang and prayed, and a great earthquake came and shook the chains off of them. You know, just look back over your life and see things you've gone through. Times when you thought there was no way you could make it out of that situation. But somehow, some way, God made a way for you. And I am so grateful that God makes a way for me and you when we don't see no way out. You only trust God. Trust God. Because God is all powerful. The song that we sung when we was little children, He got the whole world in His hands. That's true. He's got a mama and a daddy. He's got the brothers and sisters. He's got you and me. And God will not drop us. So remember, today's topic is the Red Sea Storm. What we're gonna do when we face a Red Sea in our lives? We panic, we run, we climb the mountain. We trust God and do what God says. If Moses had not lifted that rod, they never would have got their deliverance. So I admonish me and you, when we're at the Red Sea point in our lives, to follow God's instructions, and we'll be okay. Now, we want you to join a movement called Don't Give Up. This movement don't cost no money. There's no membership fee. There's no hazing. All we ask is that you encourage someone who's about to give up. That you let them know that there's hope. That you let them know that there is a way out. That you let them know, just hang on a little while longer. Say, hold on just a little while longer. Everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. So if you want to join this movement, we need it right now. We got folks in depression because they're isolated. They need to hear a word to say, don't give up. And if you can do that, we'll be so glad and so elated that you did that. Remember, today's topic is the Red Sea Storm. The Red Sea Storm. What will we do when we come to our Red Sea? We panic. Will we cry? We trust God and do what God says. Thank you so much and have a great day.